Alright, Jewel. It's because he stays out there right under the window, hammering and sawing on that goddamn box, where she's got to see him. Where every breath she draws is full of his knocking and sawing, where he can see him saying, see what a good one I am making for you. I told him to go somewhere else. I said, good God, do you want to see her in it? It's like when we was a little boy and she says if she had some fertilizer, she would try to raise some flowers, and he taken the bread pan and brought it back from the barn full of dung. And now them others sitting there like buzzards, waiting, fanning themselves, because I said if you wouldn't keep on sawing and nailing at it until a man can't sleep, even and her hands laying on the quilt like two of them roots dug up and try to wash, and you couldn't get them clean. I can see the fan in Dewey Dell's arm. I said if you just let her alone, sawing and knocking and keeping the air always moving so fast on her face that when you're tired you can't breathe it, and that goddamn adsy going one lick less, one lick less, one lick less, until everybody that passes in the road will have to stop and see it and say that what a fine carpenter he is. If it had just been me when Cash fell off of that church, and if it had just been me when Pa laid sick with that load of wood fell on him, it would not be happening with every bastard in the country coming in to stare at her, because if there is a God, what the hell is he for? It would just be me and her on a high hill, and me rolling the rocks down the hill at their faces, picking them up and throwing them down the hill, faces and teeth, and all by God, until she was quiet, and not that goddamn adsy going one lick less, and we could be quiet. All right, that was the end of Jewel.